As autumn 2025 arrives, Germany faces more than just a seasonal chill. Forecasters warn of a winter unlike any in recent memory. Scientists predict a season of deep frosts, heavy snow, and the looming threat of floods, challenging every aspect of daily life. Wildlife, infrastructure, and communities alike must brace for nature's power. The coming winter will test our resilience and adaptability, demanding preparation and respect for the forces at play. Imagine the Harz Mountains blanketed in snow, rivers like the Rhine slowed by ice. Beautiful, yet fraught with danger. The same snow that transforms the landscape can quickly become a flood risk as it melts. Now is the time to heed scientific warnings and prepare, learning from past winters to protect what matters most. This season will be a story of cold, water, and human ingenuity. By working together and planning ahead, Germany can weather the storm and emerge stronger, with a renewed respect for the natural world. The answer lies far north, in the Arctic's polar vortex, a swirling mass of cold air usually kept in check by the jet stream. This year, the vortex is weakening, causing the jet stream to wobble and dip, letting Arctic air spill south. High pressure near Greenland blocks milder Atlantic weather, forcing frigid air into Germany. This isn't a brief cold snap, but a persistent shift in weather patterns. The result: biting winds from the northeast, plunging temperatures, and a landscape transformed by the beast from the east. The interconnectedness of global climate means a change thousands of kilometers away can freeze Germany for weeks. Instead of mild Atlantic breezes, expect relentless cold and snow. This winter will be a powerful reminder of how fragile and dynamic our climate truly is. Understanding these patterns is key to preparing for what's ahead. Colder air can still bring heavy snow, especially when Arctic air collides with moist Atlantic systems. When cold, dense air meets warmer, humid air, the latter is forced upward, cooling rapidly and triggering intense precipitation. The sharper the temperature contrast, the heavier the snow or rain. With Arctic air entrenched over Germany, incoming Atlantic fronts will create ideal conditions for major snowfalls. If temperatures hover near freezing, expect sleet or freezing rain. Dangerous for travel and infrastructure. The most hazardous periods often come during transitions. As cold fronts arrive or retreat, precipitation peaks. This winter's story is one of volatile air masses, each clash bringing the risk of extreme weather and flooding. Heavy snow doesn't just vanish, it accumulates, forming a dense snowpack that stores vast amounts of water. When a sudden thaw arrives, especially with rain, this snow can melt rapidly, overwhelming rivers and drainage systems. Frozen ground can't absorb the meltwater, so it rushes into streams and rivers, turning gentle brooks into torrents. Major rivers like the Rhine and Elbe swell quickly, sometimes breaching flood defences. The result: powerful flood waves that erode banks, damage infrastructure, and inundate towns and farmland. What starts as a peaceful snowfall can end as a destructive flood, showing how winter's phases are dangerously linked. Preparation and monitoring are crucial to minimize the impact. Understanding this cycle helps communities stay ahead of disaster. History offers stark lessons about severe winters and their aftermath. The Big Freeze of 1962 to 63 saw rivers frozen solid and communities cut off for weeks, followed by devastating floods when the thaw came. More recently, the winter of 2010 to 11 brought relentless snow, collapsed roofs, and major flooding as temperatures rose. These events reveal a double-threat deep freeze, then rapid melt and flooding. Past disasters highlight vulnerabilities in infrastructure and emergency response. By studying these cases, today's planners can better predict and prepare for similar scenarios. The patterns of the past are invaluable guides for the future. Learning from history is essential to avoid repeating its mistakes. Germany's North Sea coast faces its own winter dangers. Storm surges driven by powerful winds and low pressure. A storm surge is a dome of seawater pushed ashore by gale-force winds, often coinciding with high tides. If a surge peaks during a spring tide, coastal defences can be overwhelmed, flooding low-lying areas like Hamburg and Bremen. The 1962 North Sea flood, during the same winter as the Big Freeze, devastated Hamburg and claimed hundreds of lives. Since then, massive investments have strengthened dikes and barriers. Yet, the winter of 2025 will test these defences against the combined forces of wind, pressure, and tide. Coastal cities must remain vigilant, ready to close barriers and evacuate if needed. The lessons of past disasters drive today's preparations. Storm surges remind us that winter's threats extend far beyond snow and ice. Preparation starts at home. Insulate seal drafts and protect pipes to keep the cold out and warmth in. Assemble an emergency kit. Torches, batteries, radio blankets, first aid, non-perishable food and water. Power cuts and travel disruptions are likely, so plan for self-sufficiency. If travel is essential, equip your car with winter gear and heed official warnings. Community matters. Check on vulnerable neighbours, share information, and offer help where needed. Simple acts of kindness can make a big difference during a crisis. Personal readiness and community spirit are the first lines of defence. Together, we can face the cold with confidence and care. Cities play a crucial role in winter resilience, starting with stockpiling salt, readying snowplows and prioritising key routes. Flood defences must be checked and maintained, from storm surge barriers in Hamburg to river dikes inland. Modern strategies include creating natural floodplains to safely absorb overflow. Communication is vital. Emergency alerts via apps and broadcasts keep citizens informed and safe. Drills and public campaigns ensure everyone knows how to respond. Protecting infrastructure, power, water, and communications requires constant vigilance and investment. Utility companies and city planners work together to harden systems against winter's worst. Anticipating weak points and acting early keeps cities functioning, even in extreme conditions. Despite the challenges, winter brings out the best in people. Shared hardship fosters unity and resilience. Neighbours help each other, volunteers deliver supplies, and emergency workers brave the elements. Engineers and planners work tirelessly to keep communities safe and connected. Winter also offers moments of beauty and reflection, deepening our respect for nature. This season is a chance to learn, adapt, and strengthen our bonds with each other and the environment. Let's face winter 2025 with calm, confidence, and compassion, trusting in science, community, and our own resourcefulness. By preparing and supporting one another, we'll weather the storm and emerge stronger. Winter's chill will pass, leaving behind not just melted snow, but a renewed sense of community and hope.